There are some people so important to us that they change our lives forever. This is a story about one of those people. A story about my friend Noah. The year we went to college was the year Noah and I started living apart. Him in Philly, me in Boston. Me and my friend Mike, also bound for Boston, missed just biking to his house on a lazy afternoon. I had barely talked to Noah since I got to school, and it was time for drastic action. We had to do something.
For when? This week?
How impulsive will this be?
Yeah, like tomorrow.
What's the time?
How impulsive?
It's pretty impulsive, dangerously.
Dude, that's
And just like that, we had the gang back together on the streets of New York. We had made the same trip 2 summers ago, and it just felt right to be back in the city I loved with my best friends. We spent our first day roaming the streets, doing whatever popped into our heads.
そこまで見えたものを吐き出す異なる声の元が喉元まで届くそこまで見えたものが消されてしまう前に形をとどめて変えずにその道で待ってる待ってる
After a day of stumbling from one bookstore and oddity shop to another, we headed to a late dinner in Chinatown.
そこから動けないと油をさす前気だるい記憶まで消されてしまう前に形を
Post Peking Duck, we successfully avoided Mike's ex-girlfriend, who we discovered was 2 blocks away, and headed to Midtown. We had no idea of the trouble that awaited us there.
待ってる待ってる 「
Want to play a game?
It went over by the police. Oh, I bounced it so high and it went over by the police.
She's afraid to go get it.
Some of them break the rules. Is it fun or just dumb? Maybe what they're doing's funny. Maybe it may look that way. But baby, if it's costing yes, either it's fun or just dumb.
Gonna train tonight? Or not?
No, it's
Alright. You guys just not gonna give you summons?
Noah was understandably pretty shook after getting threatened jail time for a bouncy ball. We decided to take a walk to the waterfront for the best view of the city and the best time of our trip. I was having such a good time with my best friends, and the good times were coming to a close. I just kept getting hit by waves of nostalgia, thinking of where we came from, where we were, and where we were going. We headed back and crashed, not quite ready for the last day. We spent our last day leisurely cruising around the city, and then it was time. We left Noah boarding a bus on the west side. The long months ahead would give me a lot of time to think before my next trip. I would miss my best friend a lot in those coming months.
It's like the yarmulke.
Today is the first day of a new year. This past year was by far the strangest and most difficult of my life, but this was the year that taught me the meaning of friendship. One of my friends died this past year, and I never got to tell her what she meant to me. I never want to let that happen again, and I've resolved to tell people what they mean to me. So instead of trying to end with some fake profundities, I'm going to say the one thing that matters most.